Alright, since we've had our K-Mart experience, no good fans there, but we got a good K-Mart fan here, as you can see. We ran this when I found it. Picked it up on Craigslist with a couple other beater fans. This had been the woman's grandmother's fan. It doesn't, it's pretty clean. I got the grate off. I'm going to take a quick look, first look inside. The motor's pretty dirty on the outside of it, but the windings are nice and red. We have our inspected sticker part of it. We got very little rust. We got our P-23 sticker in there. But it otherwise looks pretty good, so we'll do a careful job on this one. We have a blade puller now, so we're going to pull the blades if we can. We're hoping. It looks pretty dry there, so it could be rust inside. We'll see how easy that is. The fast go, the blades came off fairly easily, hopefully, but that's also a much stronger blade set. This metal here isn't as thick, so we're going to see how we do. That's the plan. Alright, I do have some PB Blaster, but I actually haven't used it yet. I've been using this stuff I got from my brother, and so far I'm having results with it, but we'll try this too at some point. Let's hit it with the spray. Alright, so same as before. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's happening, guys? Hey, forget about it. So we're gonna hit it. So just trying to keep it from dripping all over the housing. That's why I put so much stuff down. I'd imagine this stuff will take the paint right off your fan. Alright, so we'll see what happens. Alright, we're here with the K-Mart. So we're on the K-Mart tip. We got this one, and we got the first gen plastic blade. Maybe we'll do them both. Weather permitting, we got some storms out here. But I'm about to pull the blades. The set screw, it's here somewhere, is out. And so I had some picture on it. We're going to see if the, what do you call it? The puller will work for this. This blade hub is much thinner than the other one. The Arctic Air was much more strongly built. Whatever. We're just going to try not to bend it. The thing is, it's pretty freaking even. It's pretty straight, so we're going to try not to fuck that up. You can see that. That's how it is now. Let's see if it's any worse on the other side of all the work. And we've got the double Marvin in the window for a little bit of ventilation. And this one has to face the wrong way and in order to blow outward. This is a fan that if you put it in the window the correct way, it only blows into the room towards you. So I have it sitting here. There's enough play between the screen and the motor housings. And I have it set up so that it's not going to blow over. I put a screw in here, and if it's facing the other way, it fits in here on the other side of the screw. It keeps it from blowing out of the window. But this way it doesn't, so I have it kind of taped up. That's good for now. I'm in the room with it. It's not going to be an issue, and I won't leave it unattended like that. But yeah, it makes a little bit of a ring. High vibration there, and if it's not straight up and down, I had it leaning a little more out this way, but the bottom motor was bouncing in the bearing. This like a lot of them, I'm sure, is pretty worn out, and so if it isn't sitting the right way, the bearings are a little bit of a problem. But it's an old Marvin. What do you want? What do you want from me? Hey, it's a Marvin. So anyway, we got it running, and let's get to the work at hand. So this is my first metal bladed Lakewood. Well, that's not true. I have the avocado one. That one has been beat up. You could see file hammer mark, like chisel marks on this. So that one, I'm going to have to sand around the edges to get the hub off anyway. So I never took that one apart. It's also got a Westinghouse motor. I've never had one of those motors apart yet. But I have some experience with the Macmillan. And I'm going to use the puller to pull the blades off. Shouldn't be that big a deal. We'll try not to use too much pressure. Stay tuned. That's what I'm going to do next. These are my two options as far as the piece of stock that I'm going to put in between the shaft and the puller. This is not exactly flat on either end. It's some sort of a dowel or pin. And then this, I don't really know what this is, some sort of a roller, but it's got a recess. And on this fan, it might be small enough to fit through. On the Arctic Air, that wouldn't have been the case. This Macmillan has, I guess that's a 1/4 inch shaft. The Arctic Air is pretty small. It's like an 1/8 inch. I haven't done any measurements, but it's a noticeably different size. So I might be able to use this one here. It's a little wider, so it's not as unwieldy. So that's what we're going to do next. Alright, I forgot to hit record. I'm an idiot. We are making some progress here on the shaft. As you can see, the spacer has moved in. So we have made a little bit of progress there. But we have more to go, so you'll at least be able to see this part. Vegabase25, if you don't know his channel, check him out. He does great work on fans. He's got a cool collection. He was explaining, you know, you hold the wrench steady, and then you move the blades by hand. And that way you're not using too much force and you're not bending the blades. This is moving very slowly, but it's moving. Let's see how we do here. What I was saying before when the camera wasn't on, one of the things I'm worried about is my spacer falling down into the motor. So I have to be careful as we get to the point where the blades are off of the shaft that I don't lose track of the spacer and cause a problem with the motor. Because it wouldn't take much to take some varnish off those windings. So that's one of the things that I would certainly want to be careful with. So I'm just moving the blades by hand, holding the bolt end of this puller here steady. And it's moving slowly. Getting there. Okay. It's feeling a little looser now. It's getting easy now. I don't want to take it off prematurely and have to reset it up because that would be a pain. So we're trying to feel my spacer. We're very close now. Alright, so now I'm at the point where the puller is bottomed out. So I have no choice but to take the puller off now. Okay. Let's see if we can pull the blades as they are right now. They're pretty far up, but they're not all the way up. They wobble a little bit. There we go. Alright, I wasn't careful enough with my spacer, but it didn't fall in. And the blades are off. So hopefully when we get it all back together, we don't find them to be out of balance or warped from pulling it. What can you do? We had no choice. They weren't going to come off there any other way. So there's your blades, and tomorrow, it's a little in the evening now, so tomorrow we'll get to pulling the motor apart, cleaning all this up. And there's your blades for your K-Mart P-23. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, dude. Pretty cool. All right. All right then. All right. K-Mart Mania.